Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 28-day reset, except we're not quite off the 28-day reset yet. Also, you may have noticed that the program is now called Nourished. And so really what I'm advertising this is as the 28-day reset, because that's what everyone is familiar with. But what we're really doing here is Nourished, which again is just my new program that focuses a lot more on the mental and the emotional and the spiritual, because that is where all of the magic happens, you guys, I promise. Now, I'm just checking to see if we are on live. And things are always a little bit behind, it looks like. So give me a second. I'm still learning this new technology, in case you didn't realize that about me. Let me go over to my Facebook group, see if I'm on. Oh, great. Michelle, you're on. Sorry about that. Thanks for bearing with me as, we work through this. Here we go. Oh, we got 3 people on. Okay, great. So let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you have any comments. I would love it if you guys would hop on with me. And let's make this really interactive. It's my favorite thing to do in my group programs is interact with you guys. That's why you're here. And that's what I want to do with you and for you. Okay, so let me know, Gina and Michelle, you're here. Yay. Okay, what we're going to do is share my screen. And I want to show it in my screen here. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see my balance wheel. I need to update this. This is from when I was Reformed Metabolics, but the balance wheel is something that's really important when you're trying to make lasting change. And that's what we're trying to do here. I am not interested in giving you a quick fix diet program. I'm not interested in helping you get into your size 2 jeans. I'm not interested in making sure that you're skinny. All right. I am very interested in making sure that you are nourished and balanced so that you can nourish those who depend on you in a balanced fashion. All right. As a mom and a wife and a believer and a business owner and a student and all of the things that I am and that you are, we realize that if all the areas of our life are not in balance, everything is going to be out of balance. So the balance wheel is exactly what it looks like. It's a round spherical shape. All right. No, it's not. It's 2-dimensional. It's just round. All right. But if it's just round, regardless, like a penny, right? If it's dented even so slightly, that penny is not going to roll efficiently. And that's what we're trying to do here is create efficiency in your life so that you are free to do the things you want to do. My husband is in finance and has this saying that's kind of the cornerstone of his business. If you do the things you need to do when you need to do them, the time will come when you can do the things you want to do when you want to do them. Right? And that totally applies to us. When you're putting in the work for the 80% of the foundation that we're trying to do here, nourishing your body through excellent food, regular meal timing, daily treats, working on your digestion and your sleep, working on your rest, your supplements, those are foundational things. All right. Then the things you want to do, like we talked about your why, playing with your kids, being around for your grandkids, looking like a fox in the bedroom, whatever's your why, whatever you want to do, whatever is important to you is going to flow that much smoother when things are in balance in your life. All right. And so that's what we're working on today is the balance wheel. So if you're with me and you can see it, I want you to just take a look at some of the things that, we're kind of working on here. Spiritual life, super important. If your spiritual life is out of whack, your wheel is not going to turn efficiently, right? Your relationships, that includes your relationship with the Lord, your relationship with your children, your relationship with your significant other, your relationship with your parents, your work relationships, right? Now, if most of those relationships are fine, let's say they're at an 8, you can see here that there is, it goes incrementally out from 1 to 10. 1 is you're not doing a great job. 10 is you're doing amazing, right? If one of your relationships is at like a 2 or a 3 and the rest are at 9 or 10s, your wheel's going to be off balance as well. And so look to see what things are off balance in your life and how can we take steps to gently nurture, to coach up those areas in your life that are out of balance. All right. Fun and pleasure is next. This is my own balance wheel. Like these abound, right? They're ubiquitous on the internet, but here in, Jennifer Woodward Nutrition, these are the things that I'm about. And these are the things that I think are important for healing and for thriving. So they're things that I would love you to be passionate about as well. And fun and pleasure is huge. When's the last time you had fun? When's the last time you did anything just for pleasure? When's the last time you felt like a little kid? That's an important part of the day, a very important part of the day. And if you go days or weeks or months without having any fun or pleasure, your body will rebel and you will feel sick. So make sure that you're coaching yourself up on fun and pleasure. And part of our Nourished program is also having leisure time every single day. It looks different for everyone. I love collecting used food memoirs. It's one of my jams. So right now I've got, 2 or 3 food memoirs from my favorite used bookstore, Phoenix Books over in San Luis. Like I can't go there without going to the used bookstore and buying all these food memoirs for like $1. It's my thing. And then I love to read them because it takes my brain off of other things. And I love food and I love people. And usually foodies are very passionate people. So it's usually a book full of passion. It's so fun. Anyways, that's one of the things I really enjoy doing. I want to know what some of the things you enjoy doing are, because that's going to be important, as well, right? All right. Okay, good. That balance wheel's up. So next up is, oh boy. Oh, your calling. Your calling or your career. Maybe you're working outside of the house. Maybe you're working inside the house. Maybe you are raising a family. Maybe your kids have flown the nest. Maybe you don't have children at all. Maybe, you're in full-time ministry or philanthropy. I don't know what your calling or your career is, but if it's not robust and if it's not, functioning well, and if you're not feeling joy and peace from, that calling or career, you might want to think about something else. Work is work and it's called work and it's a result of the fall for sure. But that doesn't mean you can't have some pleasure and enjoyment from what you do. I am blessed because I get to do what I freaking love to do. It is work and it's hard a lot of the time, but it's so fun. And I'm so passionate about it that I feel like it's a calling as well as a career. So I'm blessed again to be able to do that. And, you give up other things in your life when you do something that you want to do for work, of course. But there's other ways that, it serves my family. It hopefully serves the Lord, and it definitely, blesses me. So if that's not something you can say about your own job, it wasn't always like that. P.S. I've only done this for like 4 years. So my other jobs did not fulfill me in the way that this job does. And maybe it took 20 years to figure that out. And maybe it takes 20 years for you. But your calling and career can still bring you joy and pleasure and make your life more, robust. And that's what we're going for here. Finances are the next part of our wheel. And of course, if your finances are off kilter, your balance wheel will be off kilter. It is something I wanted to do for you guys, is bring this to you at a discounted rate again in COVID to help, boost your immunity, to boost your morale, just so we can all hang out together. We're not seeing friends, but being part of a group like this is super fun. And I love to engage with you guys, and you love to engage with each other. And so I feel like it fills us. This is, a wise, dare I say, investment in your own health, using your finances to put toward things that, make you healthy, build your immunity, make your mental state stronger, make your physical state stronger. That's not just spending money. It's an investment in yourself and your family and in your future. There is this meme that goes around, the functional nutrition world that says, you've got to see my functional medicine doctor. He's the cheapest. Said no one ever. So you don't want to, cut corners when it comes to your health. Don't buy the cheapest supplement. Don't buy, the cheapest food, right? Like, invest in yourself because you're worth it. Use your finances to honor the Lord, to, care for your family, but also use it to care for yourself because you are worth it. And I'll say it again, you are worth it. And it is worth it to care for this one body that you get. Dang, if this is so small. Quiet time and rest is next. This is where a lot of my ladies tend to struggle. I ask them, what do you do for rest? They're like, I don't rest. When's the last time you took your bath? Oh, I don't take my bath. It's a waste of time. I take a shower. Okay, how's that working out for you? Oh, well, I'm pissed off all the time and I have lots of PMS. Well, yes, that tends to happen when you don't give your body a break. So I would encourage you, give your body a break, find a time for quiet, find a time for rest. I've got a lot of really high performing women clients and they struggle all the time. Do I work on Saturday and Sunday? Do I work, on just Saturday? Do I work on just Sunday? Like, this is, the world we live in, right? You guys want to make sure that you are caring for your own body and your own brain, your own mind. You only get one body, but you also only get one brain. And if you're pushing it and pushing it and pushing it and pushing it, like probably every woman right here in this group tends to do, otherwise you wouldn't be here, your balance wheel is going to be off. So I want you to work on your quiet time and your rest. Oh, I can't see your comments. Huzzah! Even Lululemon. Hashtag I'm worth it. Yes, you are. I love it. Okay, and then food and fuel. Gosh, I get so close and you can see all my grace. How nice is that? You're welcome. Food and fuel. I specifically didn't say diet. I didn't say nutrition. Food is fuel. That is the way I look at it. That's the way I teach my young women clients to look at food, all the kids in my practice. It's the way I want you to look at food. Food is fuel, and you best be fueling your body correctly. If you're not, you will see the consequences sooner rather than later. And so don't look at food as entertainment. Don't look at food to fill the void of a crappy childhood or a crappy present, right? We're not looking back at those things. My job as a coach is to help you look forward at what is to come. And when you fuel your body with the correct food, so you're, really creating this mitochondrial energy, you're creating ATP in the body, the units of life, right? You can do that. Did you know that? It's pretty cool. You can create energy in your body, or you can detract from energy in your body. And so when you're making choices, ask yourself, is this food helping me get closer to my goals, or is it helping me move further away from my goals? And I know you're here because you want to move closer to your goals. And I hope by now you know that that's not a number on the scale. It's not a size of jeans. It's a state of mental health. It's a state of physical well-being. It's essentially, a state of wellness. And I am under no illusion that you can have a perfect state of health on this earth. You can't, nor would I ever tell you that you can, but you can be wise and diligent. You can be a good steward of your own body and the health of your family and those who depend on you. And that starts right now. So use this balance wheel. I'm going to post it in our group chat. Print it out if you want to. It's yours. It's a gift. Write the date and then, print one out every week or so and see where you're at on your balance wheel and be really, really honest with yourself. All right. Don't give yourself a 10 if you suck at your relationships. Okay. Don't give yourself a 1 if you're a better saver than you were 10 years ago on finances. Okay. So really be brutally honest with yourself because we want this to be hard work. We want it to be hard work too, but also hard work. All right. Now we have a teacher that just popped on. I'm thinking it's Gina. Gina and all teachers are working way too hard right now, and parents too. So when we mentioned that we'll be working on mindset, she was happy. My goal this round 2 is to work on my state of mind. Absolutely. And I think I told you guys, this last time. The more I do this, the more women I work with, the more I study biochemistry, anatomy, physiology, functional lab work, people who are sick, I realize it is not about the food and it is not about the supplements and it is not about, everything that you control within your environment. All right. It's right here. And so we are going to continue working on that throughout this time together. And that's why I want everything to be nourished, not just your tummy, not just your hormones. Let's start from the top down and really, ask yourself, is this nourishing me? And that applies to everything. Ask yourself that question. Is it nourishing for me to work until, 7 o'clock at night just because my computer is at home and I can? No, it's not. Is it nourishing for me to not prep my meals on Saturday because I'm watching too much Poldark or whatever, because I've worked too hard during the week. So I don't have any energy left to do the things I need to do on the weekends. That's not nourishing either. So you have to be your own best and worst critic, and you can only answer those questions. I cannot answer them for you. If you ask me for answers to those questions, you best believe I will give you the answer, and you probably won't like it. So do the work yourself first. And again, that's why you're here. I'm so happy you are. I am full of tough love, but as one of my mentors likes to say, tough love or tough life. And I'm all about tough love and a little bit more of an enjoyable life. All right, you guys, thanks for tuning in. Have a wonderful afternoon. I'm probably not going to go live every single day before we start in 3 weeks. I don't want to stress you guys out, and I'm not stressing either, but we'll definitely check in a few times a week for one of these like surprise mini master classes. If there's something that you want to be taught on, that would be wonderful. I'd love to reach out and just teach you whatever whatever burning questions you have. Again, you guys are the cool ones who, everyone who is subsequently in here, thank you. But you guys are the ones that trusted me enough to come in 3 weeks early. So God bless you. Thanks for being here. I'd like to give you the content that you, deserve. And I love it. I mean, I don't love it that you're crying. I'm sorry, but yes, it's hard. It is really hard. And thank you for commenting. This is what I want. It's a whole reason I do this, so I can touch base with you guys and we can speak into each other's lives. So cry away, then print out your balance wheel and let's get this party started. All right, you guys. Yes, my wheel is often out of balance too. So print it out and then, comment on it. Like, let us know on the Facebook group. Again, that's why our group's here. Let's talk about it. That meme, taco. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about our balance wheel and let's encourage each other to get our balance wheels back to a circle. All right. I'm out. I'm taking some kids to go get some snacks, apparently. Oh, good. I love it. Yeah. And don't be discouraged, you guys, if your wheel is out of balance. That's why the balance wheel was created, because everyone's wheel is out of balance. It's never going to be perfect. Let yourself know that as well and be okay with that. It's never going to be perfect, but we can always take steps again toward nourishment. All right. Love you guys so much. Thanks for being here. Check in soon. Bye.